Landing gear servicing. Before you start to work on the landing gear, make sure you have installed the safety sleeve on the lock-stay actuator and that you have placed wheel chocks in position. In the cockpit, make sure the landing gear control lever is in the down position. Place a warning notice to prevent others from operating the control lever. Note, the shock absorber must be examined for any leak or damage. Measure the dimension H of the sliding tube extension and measure the temperature of the shock absorber at the top charging valve. Compare the values with the placard on the shock absorber. If the result does not match the measured values, you should adjust the nitrogen pressure. Unscrew the cap and connect the pressure gauge hose to the top charging valve and open the valve in order to read the pressure at A. Adjust the pressure according to the temperature value given in the graph of the service placard. Close the valve and release the pressure from the hose. Use a second pressure gauge to check the pressure at the bottom charging valve at B. Unscrew the cap and connect the pressure gauge hose to the bottom charging valve B. Open the valve and read the pressure. Make sure the pressure is 18 bar or 262 psi higher than at the top charging valve A. Adjust the pressure if required. Close the bottom charging valve and release the pressure from the hose. Disconnect the hose and reinstall the protective cap. Open the top charging valve to adjust the pressure and the final extension height to its correct value. Close the charging valve and release the pressure from the hose. Disconnect the hose and reinstall the protective cap again. Make sure that at the end of the procedure, the pressure at valve B and A are the same plus or minus 1.5 bar or 21.76 psi. Finally, measure the dimension H of the sliding tube again to confirm the correct extension height and pressure adjustment. Note, frequent nitrogen filling of the main landing gear shock absorber can be an indication of low oil level. Record all nitrogen servicing work in the aircraft log. This will let you monitor if the fluid level check procedure is necessary. If the shock absorber has been fully deflated and inflated again, it is recommended that you do a check of the main landing gear shock absorber charging pressure between 4 and 7 days after the first subsequent flight.